my lovelies. It's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. I am currently on my way to the ER. I have something wrong with my hip. Well, yeah, I guess it's no, it's not really my hip. I'm used to saying hip because it's easier than explaining that it's actually my SI joint and then explaining to people what an SI joint is. So I've just been saying my hip. But it's not my hip, it's my left SI joint. And if you don't know, I don't even really know exactly how to explain it properly. Your SI joint, you have one on the left and one on the right, and it's like, here's your hip, your SI joint is back in the back by your sacrum or your tailbone. And I've had this issue with my left SI joint specifically in the past, but by they I mean my physical therapist has been able to fix it, my chiropractor has been able to fix it, and then it's fine until later on down the road, be it a few months, a few years, whatever, and then it does the same thing again. But for some reason, it's not fixing this time. I've had this issue going on 3 weeks now, and I don't exactly know how it happened. I just woke up and was like, oh, my SI joint's messed up again, gotta go to Lindsay, who is my physical therapist, and she's fixed it, and then it just progressively goes back to the way it was over the week, and it's gotten worse. And I have a vacation coming up. I'm going to Branson, which is in Missouri, with Liz next month. So this issue needs to be like fixed as soon as possible. Because I'll be damned if I miss my vacation. I'm not doing it. It's not happening. Anyway. And yesterday I made an emergency visit to my chiropractor. And he fixed it and was talking about, he was like, so it's not actually your SI joint, it's your, I forgot which one, but one of the joints around my SI joint had dislocated and was not going back in, which caused the muscles around it to tense and lock up. And that somehow caused my SI joint to be going in and out of place. Because that's what it's doing. That's what I feel, is that it's... Because you can't... I'm pretty sure you can't actually dislocate your SI joint, but you can subluxate it, which a subluxation is a partial dislocation. And that's what it's doing. So he fixed it, and he was like, you'll feel a little weird, but if it's not better in the morning, either go to the ER or come back and see me. So I'm going to go to the ER because I haven't done that yet. And I haven't had imaging on it while it's been like this time. So I'm going to go to the ER, get some imaging, see what they say, and then probably see if I can get in to see my chiropractor again today. So that's my plan. That's what's on the agenda. So I will see you guys when we get there. I'm about to leave the ER. I will update you and tell you everything that she said when I get in the car. So, see you then. Okay, so the doctor basically said that my left hip is really arthritic. It's the exact word she used. She said that both of my hips are arthritic, but my left one is worse than my right one. And I told her, well, that makes sense. My left hip is looser and tends to subluxate or dislocate more. And she was like, well, that makes a lot of sense. So she said the reason that I'm hurting is because that it's really arthritic, so it's really inflamed. But she said that it was in place. So that was my main concern, is that it was out and that I wasn't really able to tell fully if it was out, or I don't know. But she was like, nope, it's in. And she was like, we could do not steroid injections, but like anti-inflammatory injections. And I was like, oh, no, thank you, I'm good. I'll stick with being in pain. It's not that bad. I mean, it is, but like, no, thank you. I've heard those hurt really bad, so no thanks. She did. Okay, so hold on. Let me see something real quick. She said that she said that my X-ray was in my paperwork, but it's not. But the radiology report is, so I'm guessing that's what she meant. I was really excited. I thought my actual like imaging, like the picture, was in there, but it's not. I was gonna show you, but anyway, ignore how angry my face is. It does that every time I have to use Nair. Thank you, PCOS. Oh yeah, by the way, I have PCOS. So the imaging report says, where is it? Clinical indication: hip pain, bilateral, additional inflammation, arthritic left SI joint instability, sensation per PTHX, Ehlers-danlos, and osteogenesis imperfecta. I only stood about half of what that meant. Okay, so findings: bones and joints. Osseous. Osseous. Osseous? I don't know. Structures of the pelvis are without an acute process. Rami, R-A-M-I, are intact. SI, it's the word for SI. Joints without separation. It's intact. It's in place. Iliac bones are normal. Mild sclerosis of the SI joint, left greater than right. My left hip is worse than my right hip. Sclerosis, I know what that means, but I can't remember what it means, if that makes sense. Soft tissue, see bone and joint findings. Hello, Miss Abby. Impression: mild sclerosis of SI joint, left greater than right. Okay, so left hip is worse than right hip is basically what they're saying. So yeah, that's it. I am gonna go get food because I haven't eaten. Oh yeah, look at my shirt. It says True Crime Junkie. I'm gonna go get some food because I haven't eaten and my stomach is angry about it. Ow. Hang now. It's angry. You can't see it. It looks like it's gonna rain. I hope it rains. It's so fucking hot here. It is currently 81 degrees. I think that's a lie because it's really fucking humid. So it's really freaking hot. The only reason that Miss Polar Bear back there, Abby, yeah, you, does not, do you see the way she's laying? Look at her leg. The only reason she doesn't have her shoes on is because it was not this hot whenever we left my apartment. And I was trying, just wanting to get to the ER quickly. So she's not going to be outside long enough for her little feet to burn. If she was, then she would definitely have her shoes on. So yeah, that's about it. I'm going to go get some food and probably go home. So, thank you guys for watching my little ER vlog that I didn't really vlog that much while I was in the ER. Oh, sorry, my Alexa's reminding me to take my medicine. What was I saying? It's outside. The radiologist was radiology tech. I don't know which one he was. The guy that took my x-rays was super cool. I really liked him. This is my first time coming to this ER. I actually really like it. I like it more than the other ER that I've been going to. I like this one a lot. It's new. Anyway, because he saw Abby behind me. And since, I don't know if you knew this, I'm sure a lot of people know this, but if you didn't, service dogs are not permitted to be anywhere where there's radiology, so like x-rays, CTs, MRIs. MRIs don't have radiation, but things like that, they're not permitted to be over there because it's really, really dangerous for them. So she had to stay in my, like, ER room, which she was not a fan of. She doesn't like being without me. She gets really worried. It's really cute, but it's also really sad. But he was like, oh, is that a golden? And I was like, yeah, she's an English cream. And he was like, oh, she's so beautiful. And I was like, oh, thank you. And he was like, of course, he was like, is she a support animal? And I was like, she's a service dog. And he was like, okay, I figured. And he was talking about how he had it was like a relative of a, like, show winning golden retriever. I was like, oh, that's so cool. Anyway, so I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and comment if you enjoyed this video. Ask me questions, whatever, down below. And I will see you guys. Oh, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Please and thank you. My social medias will be linked down below. My Instagram along with Abby's Instagram. It's in my link tree. It's not a link tree, but it is the same thing as a link tree. It's just not called link tree. But it's got my Instagram, it's got Abby's Instagram, it's got my TikTok, which I'm very active on. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and thank you guys so much. I love you. Bye. Bye, Abby. Say bye. Okay, bye.